Hey folks, we're here out in Long Pond Manuels, one of my favorite launches. It's a big launch. And I'm going to launch the Seadoo today and get some drone footage out off Kelly's Island is the plan. I'll probably also go down to Topsail Beach area and maybe Bell Island. So the plan is to go out and just go around on out in Conception Bay and get some shots. So I hope you enjoy this. So I was going to have a rear view shot using the GoPro Hero 7. One of the big issues with this 7 Silver is it freezes up, and it is a pain in the ass because it's really hard to get back and I can't get it to get back. So anyway, gonna have to go without that. I'll just use my iPhone to get some shots in between. Launching the Seadoo by yourself is not a big problem. As you can see, I'm just putting her in here now. So the wind today is west 20, and it's supposed to be freshening up to 40 kilometers. So I'll probably, hopefully be in by then. 20 kilometers an hour is not bad. It's pretty well flat calm. So this is a Sunday and the food fishery has ended. If this was a Sunday while the food fishery was going on, this launch would be absolutely blocked. And the biggest challenge is not actually getting your boat out, is actually finding parking. So I'm the only person here today. It's 25 degrees Celsius. So, and it's September 10th. So this is probably going to be the last opportunity to get out, have a run. So I'm pretty disappointed I didn't get the GoPro to work. That would have given a really cool shot. I've done it before. You can see Heart's Delight Islington shot that I got with it. But anyway, we're gonna go persevere. Technology doesn't always work. So we're in the water here now and I'm going to launch, and it's absolutely beautiful day here in St. John's. Long Pond is where I am right now. I've gone out in July and August, and I can tell you this is just as good or maybe a better day than many of those days in July and August. September 10th, 2023, 25 degrees Celsius, 20 kilometer hour west wind, supposed to be gusting up to 40. 40 can be tricky here in Conception Bay, especially a west wind, because it blows all the way down from Holyrood. So you got to be really careful what you're doing and where you are. So I'm going to proceed out here now, and I won't speed up till I get closer to that ship. So this is Long Pond Manuels. The yacht club is there to my right. This is the entrance and the exit. As I said, it's a westerly wind, 20 kilometers an hour. It's going to get a brisk to about 40, so the moment that happens, I'll probably come in out of it. So this is Conception Bay. Absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to do is, that's Kelly's Island right in front of us. I'll make a beeline for Kelly's Island. I'll get some drone footage from there. Then I'll probably go Kelly's Island down to Topsail Beach, get some drone footage from there. So we've just come out of the Long Pond Manuels channel, I guess you call it, and it's absolutely beautiful here. There's no real, the water's very calm, but as I said, you know, it's a 20 kilometer hour westerly wind. When the 40 kilometer hour wind comes, it could be a lot more choppy. Anyway, off to Kelly's Island. So this is Kelly's Island. It took me about 5 minutes to get here. Normally you can't go, I went 77 kilometers an hour, but only because there's no wake, or there's no, the water's really calm. It's not flat calm, but certainly gave me the ability to go pretty fast. So 5 minutes to get here. So here we are, Kelly's Island. I'm going to go on the beach here now. The good thing is there's no waves rolling. So I can actually just put the Seadoo up on the beach, get the drone out, and put her up in the sky and see what we get. So I'm running into a bit of a tricky spot here. I've come into these things before, I'm not sure what you call it, but the jet can actually pull those up into the to the jet itself, and that has actually happened. So I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get ashore here. I know down on that other side, I've been ashore before, so I may have to go down on the other side. So we're on beautiful Kelly's Island. I'm moored there on the leeward side. Got in, no problem at all. Just look at this. So I can put the drone up in the air and get a bit of this absolute beauty. That's Bell Island, Little Bell Island. Conception Bay over there, Topsail Beach off in the distance. Just at the end of the rocks there on the beach is Long Pond Manuels. Long Pond Manuels. And down there is Holyrood. So the drone needs a nice firm, flat landing place. So this is not a very flat place to land a drone. I did find a nice flat rock. Landing back on it might be a challenge, but anyway, I've got it laid out and we'll see how it works. here now sitting on the beach on Kelly's Island. I would have just shown the drone footage. The drone footage of Kelly's Island is beautiful. This area is amazing. It's forecast actually for 25 degrees. I was just in the Turks and Caicos where it was 36 degrees Celsius. Well, I can tell you it's almost as hot right here now in the leeward side of this beach. It is extremely warm on this beach today. And I can tell you there's absolutely, look at that. It's almost flat calm. So it's just a spectacular day. It's September 10th to be out in Newfoundland. I hope you're enjoying the footage. I may go to Little Bell Island. Little Bell Island is over there, or I'll go straight over to Topsail Beach. Depends on what I feel when I get out there. One of the challenges all along Kelly's Island is these the seaweed stuff. It can be a real problem. Looks like it's attached to fairly big rocks. If it's attached to small beach rocks, as I said before, it could be a problem. Anyway, there's Kelly's Island. We're gonna depart Kelly's Island now. Well, folks, this is Little Bell Island. We'll just go along here. Another beautiful spot, Conception Bay. I'll just take us along here. I don't know if you've ever been over here before, but it's beautiful. So what I'll do is I'm going to go on the beach and get a drone shot on Little Bell Island. Getting a little rougher here, kind of out in the open. How easy it is to get on this beach. It's a little harder to get on Kelly's Island. You can see all that floating kelp. Go around to what I think is the leeward side, on the other side. It's much calmer there. Wow, pretty shallow here. I don't know if you can see the bottom there. This is very shallow. I'll take her right in here, I think. westerly side of Little Bell Island here now, and I think I got a spot I can bring the Seadoo in there. There's not much beach here. All the other places over there I couldn't do much. I think I can get her in here. It's nice and flat there. Beautiful here. Well, that was Little Bell Island, and behind me, which is right there, is Topsail Beach. That's going to be my next stop. But this is spectacular, Little Bell Island. There was a duck here when I got here. I'm sure that duck probably hasn't seen a person in maybe their entire lives. Anyway, it's absolutely beautiful here. 25 degrees probably. Google says 24, but it's definitely warmer than that. This is Conception Bay, and it is one beautiful place to hang out on a nice day. Well, that was beautiful. Little Bell Island. Look at that, Little Bell Island. Here's one of the challenges though, is these, I don't know if it's kelp or what it is, little tiny things that are floating there. I just don't like starting up the machine when those are there. And I can see that they're attached to some small rocks. And as I said, I've had those come up into the machine before and it's not good. So I'm just gonna drift a little bit so that I'm out of this. As you can see, there's people swimming. So this is September 10th. I can tell you this, when I was in the, I went out for a spin in early July. This was the coldest the water's ever been. These guys are just sitting there in the water. They must be pretty tolerant to cold. It's cold, but it's certainly not as cold as it has been. So this is Topsail Beach. This is a beautiful, beautiful spot. So I'm going to take the drone up somewhere on one of the beaches there now. And as we spin around this Bell Island, Little Bell Island, and Kelly's Island off in the distance. So I'm right along the shoreline here now, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to put the Seadoo on the beach. There's a bit of a swell on here. Now, not much, but just enough to keep me probably from being able to put it on. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to put her on the beach and get up and get a drone shot. So I'm just going to run along the beach here. This is Topsail Beach, Carter's Lane. Topsail Beach in the distance. So I couldn't get on the beach at Topsail, so what I'm going to do is go into the yacht club. Go down the channel here now, and you see there's a lot of activity here today. This is very busy. 25 degrees, September 10th, probably the last run for a lot of people. just got some great shots of the yacht club, and here we are now. I'm probably gonna pop in and get a bite to eat. This is a beautiful place, and you can see there's a lot of activity. Boats going on. I can't see it there now, but boats are going out. Boats are coming in. September 10th, 25 degrees. No wonder. Not sure how many people go out in October, but this is probably my last ride for the season. Anyway, couldn't get Topsail Beach, unfortunately. I'll probably do a couple more shots now up around Long Pond, and then call it a trip. It's been a good one. Just stopped into the yacht club, picked up a little bit of juice and sparkling water. Beautiful. Sat out on the deck. People in the swimming pool. Apparently this is the last day for the swimming pool. So I don't know when they normally, I guess obviously they realized to shut it down on September 10th or so. Anyway, lots of people around. Beautiful day. So it's 3:45 p.m. I've been out here since 12:04. And the wind's picking up a bit. Got a little wet just then. So time to come in out of it. I actually stayed probably an hour and a half longer than I anticipated. But it's just so beautiful here today. Had to. This is a Seadoo Spark, and I'm going to tell you a few things about it. So Seadoo Spark has a 90 horsepower engine, can go up to about 80 kilometers an hour. I started with 3/4 of a tank. I've used about 1/4 of a tank. One of the things you'll find about a Seadoo Spark is incredibly efficient. The bigger the engine, of course, the more fuel you use. Anyway, we're going to head in there now. Well, there you have it, folks. That's a day on Conception Bay with a Seadoo Spark, 90 horsepower. It is September 10th. It is 4 p.m. and it's still about 25 degrees. So if this happens again, I will be going out. There's nothing better than being out on that ocean. Hopefully you've enjoyed the few shots that I've taken, the drone shots and all that. And if you got any questions, send me a message.